Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Amanda Ribas! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Lupita Gonzalez!
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Dateline, Toronto, Ontario, Canada, back at the Scotiabank Arena. There's been a lot of UFC history in this building already.
You know, a lot of UFC history, but the main event has always been 2 guys. Whether it's John Jones versus somebody or Max Holloway versus somebody. Those guys have made this arena a second home for their careers.
Effective use of the jab there by Ribas. All right, so she lands another leg kick there, and now you're starting to really see visible damage on the other side. I'm not sure how many more of these she can take.
She won't take many more. You'll start to see her fall to her back, try to engage in the grappling, because she will not be able to get any weight on her front leg, which will make her stationary and be in a lot of danger to get caught with something hard up the top.
Ribas gets the single leg takedown. All right, so she's able to work her way back to her feet now. Ribas gets caught by the inside leg kick. Oh, slips and rips. How about that for execution? Well, she better not be too dismissive of this calf kick, because I see some visible bruising now.
Well, the first one doesn't bother, but then before you know it, all of a sudden you can barely walk. She needs to start checking right now. Oh, nice. Nice job by her there to block that shot. Controlling the fight behind that jab.
Oh, well timed with that teep. The right hand just misses. Man, she is just breaking her down with volume tonight as she lands another combination.
I mean, over and over, she is just landing so many different attacks. It's amazing to watch someone never throw less than 3. She's throwing at least 3 every time.
Oh, big shots landed by her now. Back to the feet. 45 seconds to go here in round 1. Wow, what a kick. Oh, how clean is that jab by Ribas?
Big body kick land.
Takedown attempt late, and it's good. Final seconds here. Horn sounds for the end of round 1. All right, mercifully, that is it for the round, and Ribas has got a nasty cut above the eye. Cutman has his work to do here in advance of round 5. All right, so there's the end of the round. She didn't force the finish after getting that knockdown with the head kick, but was very close to getting the job done there for good in that round.
She's so patient. She's never going to overextend herself. She's never going to rush. She's never going to force anything. She will always stay exactly in her pocket. She will stay exactly in her rhythm. She believes that eventually the finish will come.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. She missed with that jab.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
She's going back to that patented straight right hand, unable to connect. Oh, big knee! Oh! That strike blocked by Gonzalez. Ribas' thigh starting to show serious signs of bruising now. Well, she lands the strike there, but it is one and done. Dude, she is absolutely cooked right now.
Yeah, she's exhausted, J.A. She doesn't have the energy to really throw anything that has any firepower on it. She's done all that she can do early in the fight.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Trying to hammer that lead leg. Ribas gets caught by that straight punch there.
Another punch lands. That was beautiful. Big double leg, double change.
Well, she's already landed several big takedowns, and there's another one. So you got to like what you're seeing here. This offensive wrestling is on point tonight.
It's unbelievable. The variety of takedowns is what I am truly a fan of. It's not just one thing. She is doing different approaches.
Oh, she's got a good submission attempt here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Attacking armbar.
Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense. Liver kick.
Goes right back to that left kick and lands. And blocks the shot there. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Gonzalez is cut, folks. Nasty cut on her lip, just opened up. "20 seconds left. 2 rounds in the books. Heading back to the corner now after that round. Gonzalez's corner now. We'll take a look at that lip. The cut man is in, and you got to tighten that up. It's really starting to bleed now. We'll see if it rears its ugly head as this fight continues. All right, the fighters hit the stools for 60 seconds between rounds. That gives us a chance to re-rack some replays, including the strike that we believe was the one that caused her lip to split wide open.
Well, she was very accurate in that round. She landed a ton of damage to her opponent, and it was this shot right here, bam, right on the lip that caused the damage. She's struggling now with where the cut is, but it could be a lot worse and in much worse places on her face.
Mentally, she seems to still be in this fight. Cutman did a pretty decent job. We will continue to keep an eye on that storyline as this fight moves forward. All right, so she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. As efficient as any striker in the division, this is a world-class display of striking here tonight.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Elbow there blocked by Ribas. Right on the button. All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye.
Anything worth having will not be easy, but she's got to protect that cut because it will get worse if she continues to get hit on it.
Fighter lands a kick to the head now. All right, so we're on the feet at least for now, but you got to think, at least from her standpoint, another takedown attempt is imminent.
She's definitely going to be shooting another takedown attempt. It's where she wants to fight, and I really do applaud her for knowing where her strengths are and making sure she is fighting right there. She closes the distance and gets a single collar tie.
Big right hand there. This could do it.
A big leg kick. She really threw her hips in there.
2 minutes now to go in the fight.
That was a nice combination there.
Well, I can't think of a worse place in the world to be when you are tired than the world-famous Octagon. We got two fighters who are nearly gassed out here, champ.
Both of them are exhausted, and they are questioning what they did wrong in the preparation for this fight. Or did they get the Octagon and just go crazy? You got to manage the cardio if you're going to be able to fight a long fight.
Oh my goodness, here it again.
Well, we're not close to a stoppage, but every time that area in the eye gets hit, it's getting bloodier by the minute.
Yeah, it gets bloodier by the minute, and you start to worry because you can only take these types of shots for so long before it gets to a point where you're just in very, very big danger.
Oh, she continues to pour it on. She is landing at will, eternally aggressive with her striking, and she also has a pretty good gas tank, so she doesn't appear to be worried about that. Big power shot there. That is how you finish a fight. Both athletes emptying the tanks down the stretch as we go the distance here in this arena tonight. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Amanda Ribas!
Well, you got to figure her challenges are only going to get stiffer from here, but she passed this test tonight. She is your winner by unanimous.